against a pyramid side that I know that are really well oiled.
Look, every team, every one of the 8 clubs that are left in the competition can still win it, but I will not say if Enyimba can beat Pyramids, if they can overturn it, then they will win. Have you looked at the quality of the teams that are left in the competition?
I will see them as
it's not well, good luck to them. Let's hope that they are able to win 3-0. It's not impossible. We've seen it happen several times, but they give themselves too much work to do. When they scored a goal very early in the game, I thought, okay, they should be able to, manage the situation better. If it were Pyramids that came here and got a goal, believe me, they will frustrate the hell out of Enyimba, and that match will probably end in a draw, or maybe it will be just that 1-0. But somehow Pyramids able to turn this around, and they won 4-1. This is the quarterfinal, the first leg. We're waiting for the second leg. In other games, Cotton Sport defeated DRF 1-0, while Orlando Pirates and Raja Casablanca played out a 1-all draw. Six Faxian were beaten 1-0 at home by JS Kabylie, and of course we told you that Pyramids were 4-1 winners over Enyimba. So look, from the way things are progressing, you've got Raja Casablanca, a North African side. They played a 1-all draw with Orlando Pirates away from home. CS Faxian were beaten, but by another North African side, JS Kabylie of Algeria. Then Pyramids winning 4-1 against Enyimba. So we just might have an all North African final, semi-final, and then final. So we'll wait and see. But I think the rest of Africa have got a lot of catching up to do. North Africa really dominating football on the continent, especially when it comes to club football. All right, that's what's happened over the weekend in the CAF Confederation Cup. We'll come back shortly to talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League and the Nigerian National League before we go to Europe. Please stay tuned.
Oh yes, Nasco quality cornflakes are so full of nourishing goodness because they are whole-flaked cornflakes. Whole-flaked cornflakes are made by a natural flaking process that retains all the natural goodness of the whole corn for whole nutrition, whole taste, and whole crunchiness for the whole family. So next time you're eating cornflakes, make sure it's whole-flaked Nasco cornflakes. Nasco cornflakes, nourishing goodness anytime.
Uncle Dentist, what be cavities and how Colgate take they protect my teeth from cavities? Shay, they use Kung Fu?
No, dear. Now, hole for teeth they cause most tooth pains will be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula could help keep natural calcium inside our teeth. We could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Yes, cavities out!
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate. Are you a graduate or job seeker? Do not miss the opportunity to meet recruiters at the 4th edition of the Edo Job Fair, coming up on Tuesday, 18th of May, 2021. Time, 10 a.m. This edition is virtual and attendance is free. For registration or inquiries, please visit www.edojobs.careers/virtual job fair or call 0807-864-6487. This event is brought to you by Edo Jobs and GIZ Sky.
Lady T. How you there now? You not go open shop yesterday. What happened?
Hey, lucky my brother. I go register for adult education class. I no fit sit down make I no sabi read that right now.
Sure, women follow for adult education.
Yeah, plenty people food there. Man, woman, they come they teach us to read and write. Some people they learn how to do hair, sew clothes, do carpenter work, mechanic, welder, electric, plus many other handwork. All of them now for free.
Bros, now to talk. Me say if I go there yesterday to register too. Oh, below. Come on, they fit register all people like me. Now where you all do rich self? Even Papilo when be 50 years, come there to learn ABC. Papilo? Yes. I beg if na so, show me the place to go register. Oh, no, like better thing. Make you go learn one handwork today to improve your life. Go register for Adult Education Center when near you. This message now from the National Commission for Mass Literacy, Adult and Non-Formal Education, NMEC.
I feel alive, so alive. When I'm with my best friends, indulging my tea exotic. Nothing makes my drink more than when the mixer is delightful tea exotic. And after a long day, I want to relax with the taste of my tea exotic.
Indulge and get lost in the deeply satisfying taste of the Chi Exotic range of delicious fruit blends.
Chi Exotic Nectar. I love the taste. Now available in can.
The place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting because I'll be shining. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight or curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. I wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they only trust Lush Hair Extensions to bring out the shine in them. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
The figure me tools and the amority, lyrical perfectionist, me not like 2,000 degrees. Immune against mediocrity, no point no chat to give a risk. Serious about you once to know defeat. Never hurry, never afraid, man. Yes indeed, never decrease or less increase. Me jam family, we set on the record and we break it that way. We call on the shot and we bust one a year. Capacity limit is what I'm preaching. A serious mysterious from me not skin it. See no for them just to like train. This champion vibe has broken that chain. Stamp on your feet, wave your flag with a touch of class, and then tell them, say, I am a born champion. Unique and special. You are a born champion, yeah. Limitless, defeatless. We are the born champion now. This is the song for the champion.
Yeah, song for the champions, song for the born champions, and we are celebrating our Nigerian superstars, Kelechi Iheanacho, Wilfred Ndidi winning the FA Cup. Azizat Oshola winning the Women's Champions League. She becomes the first Nigerian to win it. I think she's also the first African to win that title. And then Joe Aribo and Leon Balogun, of course, winning the Scottish Premiership title. So congratulations to all of them. All right, let's come home now and talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. We had some games yesterday, and of course, the big one was Kano Pillars. Well, there were many big matches, but the one that drew much of our attention was Kano Pillars versus Adamawa United. And that was because the captain of the Super Eagles, Ahmed Musa, is back home, back at his boyhood club, and he played yesterday for Kano Pillars. And I saw a picture just before the game kicked off. Rabiu Ali, who is the captain of the team, giving the armband to Ahmed Musa. And Ahmed Musa provided an assist in that game. Kano Pillars won that encounter 1-0.
Yeah, good performance from Kano Pillars at first half. It was goalless, which showed that Adamawa United, away side, they tried to approach stubborn to Kano Pillars. Yes, despite the goal came late through Ahmed Musa, though I expected his experience to count, and even the manager said they are going to be better when he starts playing for them. Honestly, when you look at his experience, what he has done, over the years, in Europe, even in Saudi Arabia, where he played for Al Nassr, but right now he's back home and he just have to promote the league and ensure that the league is more super, and also give Kano Pillars, the opportunity to win another NPFL title. So good performance for him. I hope he continues to do that.
All right, let's look at the other results.
Okay, Warren Wolves at home were beaten by MFM SC 2-0. Rangers International at the Cathedral were beaten by Rivers United 1-0. Ruby Stars enjoyed a 2-0 win over SC Fanyoba, while Sunshine Stars and Jigawa Golden Stars played out a goalless draw. Wiki Tourists were beaten at home by visiting Nasarawa United 2-1. Atlant enjoyed a 2-0 home win over Katsina United, while Aqua Starlets lost to Aqua United in the local derby. Then for Kwara United, they returned back to winning ways and over Plateau United as they won that game 2-0. These are the results of the matches that we played yesterday.
All right, we'll go to the Nigerian National League, and action started on Friday. We had Zamfara United in Group A2 playing a 1-1 draw with Road Safety FC. Then in Group B2, Joy Comet and Bayelsa United also played out a 1-1 draw. On Saturday, in Group A1, Oya Sports International defeated Sokoto United 1-0, while Mighty Jets beat Taraba FC 2-0 away from home. In Group A2, Abubakar Bukola Saraki defeated D&K Shekarau 4-1. Kogi United and Niger Tornadoes played out a goalless draw. Yobe Desert Stars beat DMD 1-0, while Kebbi United were 3-1 winners over Malum Fashi FC. In Group B1, Oshun United 1, Delta Force 0. Stars 3, Van Dressa 2. Go round 2, Ekiti United 0, and Giant Brellers beats Rovers FC 1-0. In Group B2, we know, of course, Remo Stars were drawn by. Bendel Insurance was supposed to play against Abia Comets. That match on hold didn't take place because Abia Comets were caught up in the Onitsha break. They said an unprecedented traffic jam. Then Apex Crane and Ebom Youth played. Apex Crane won that game 1-0. Jatete 1, FC1 Rocket 0. Crown FC 4, Godowski 0. While Gateway and Holy Arrows played out a goalless draw. Then on Sunday in Group A1, ESCC and Gombe United played out a goalless draw. El Kanemi Warriors 2, Green Berets 0. And in B2, Dynamite Force, the other club from Edo State, thrashed FC Nilayo 3-0, while 3SC, who have been really impressive this season, they beat Nnewi United 2-1. And this is how the table is right now. We have El Kanemi Warriors. They are top of Group A1. They have played 12 matches. They've won. Sorry, they've played 12 matches. Yeah, they've won 7. They've drawn 5 and lost none. Their points 26. Second is Gombe United. They've won. They've played 11. They've won 6. They've drawn 5 and they've lost none. Their points 22. Then third, Mighty Jets. They've played 12, won 5, drawn 3, lost 4. Their points 18. The clubs that are battling relegation here are Rarara FC, Oya Sports, and Aklosandi International. Aklosandi, they are no longer in the league, but I don't know why they keep indicating them there. I don't know. They played 0.0, win 0, draw 0, so they should just take them off the table completely. Then in Group A2, Niger Tornadoes are top here. They've played 11, they've won 6, drawn 3, lost 2, points 21. Second is DMD. They've played 11, won 6, drawn 1, lost 4, points 19. Third on the log is Yobe Desert Stars. They've played 11, won 6, drawn 1, lost 4. Their points 19. The teams that are bottom 3 here, we've got Kogi United on 12 points, Zamfara United 11 points, and D&K Shekarau on 10 points. Then in Group B1, 3SC, of course, are top, 35 points from their 14 matches, followed by Gorand FC, who have 25 points from 14. Then Dynamite Force are third. They have 22 points from their 14 matches. Then the teams that are threatened by relegation, surprisingly, Van Dressa is here, FC Nilayo, and Stars FC. In Group B2, this is where Bendel Insurance Remo Stars are top here. After 14 matches, they have 27 points. Bayelsa United have now leapfrogged Bendel Insurance. They are second, but they've played 15 games. They have won 7, and they've drawn 3, lost 5. Their points 24. Bendel Insurance have played 13. They have won 7. They've drawn 3 and lost 3. Their points 24. So if they win their 2 outstanding games on Bayelsa United, then 1 outstanding on Remo Stars. In fact, if they win their game in hand on Remo Stars, they will be on the same number of points. And you look at the goal difference, Bendel Insurance is on +7, Remo Stars on +8. So if Bendel Insurance wins 2-1, Bendel Insurance, if they win 2-0, they will go ahead of Remo Stars, because they will have goal difference of +9 if they win 2-0, for instance, then they will go ahead. So Bendel Insurance have really got to look at that and the season is still very much in their hands. Then Crown FC are fourth here. They have 24 points. The teams that are threatened by relegation, we've got Joy Comets. They are on 16 points. Godoski FC also on 16 points, and Holy Arrows on 10 points. Okay, that's what happened in Nigeria over the weekend in the Nigerian Professional Football League and in the Nigerian National League. All right, it's time to go to Europe now, and so many places where we could start from. But let's begin at Wembley, venue of the final of the FA Cup. Chelsea versus Leicester City. During the game, early part of the game, I was saying, look, maybe possession is overrated these days in football. At one point, it was about 80-20. Then later, Leicester got into the game. It was, but I think the best possession stats that Leicester got was 40 for them and 60 for Chelsea. So Chelsea always had possession in the game. The same thing happened in that match with Arsenal. But end of the day, it was Leicester City 1, Chelsea 0. And look, guys, please, look, when we do analysis and when we talk, when we say certain things, you've got to listen, because that's how it is. I've followed football for too long to get carried away by emotion. So when we say certain things, fans of whatever club, if that particular point that I'm making is against your club, take it in good faith. I don't hate any club. We're just saying it the way it is. I was saying just a couple of days ago that there's a possibility that Chelsea could lose they were in two finals, in the FA Cup final and in the UEFA Champions League final, and they were chasing top 4. And their fans are beginning to draw an analogy between this year and 2012. Oh, that's what happened. They sacked their manager. They had a striker that was 34 years old. They played the Spanish side in the semi-final and so on. And I've said, look, if you look hard enough, you will find all of these seeming coincidence, and you just talk about them, and you think it is the stars aligning for your victory and all of that. I want that. Look, there's a possibility. Yes, it's possible that Chelsea could finish this season on a high. It's possible that they will win the FA Cup. It's possible that they will win the Champions League. It's possible that they will finish in the top 4. But it's also possible that they could lose the FA Cup, finish 5th or maybe even 6th, and then still lose the Champions League final. And some of them were coming for my head. But I think maybe now humility has set in, with what happened over the weekend. When they beat Manchester City, we've knocked out the favorite, and Chelsea were going to go on to win the league. But it doesn't usually work out that way. Many times it does, but it's not every time. So Chelsea now, it was looking so bright, but now a dark cloud seems to be hanging over Stamford, because yesterday even their ladies lost the final of the Women's Champions League to Barcelona. Of course, we're happy because Assistant Oshola is there. And now Chelsea have got to pick themselves up. They've got to play against Leicester City again, and they have got to win. But they were beaten 1-0 by Leicester in that final. Congratulations to Kelechi Iheanacho. Congratulations to Wilfred Ndidi. But there were some incidents. Chelsea fans, I know you guys are not happy right now, but I don't think you should feel too bad, because the two matches that you lost were matches that you could have won. Maybe with better tactics from the manager, maybe with more determination from the players. They were fine matches. Maybe with a little bit of luck, with the officiating, with some of the things that happen. You look at the Leicester City goal. Fantastic goal. Yuri Tillemans, absolutely breathtaking. You take nothing away from that goal. But something happened in the build-up to the goal. Ayoze Perez handled the ball. And the rule says, if there is handball, whether intentionally or not, in the build-up to a goal being scored, then that goal should be disallowed and it should be given as handball. But they said if the incident doesn't happen immediately afterwards. But when you check from the time that Ayoze Perez handled the ball, because it was clear, you can't argue that it didn't touch it clearly touched the ball. Some are saying, well, but the rule says if it comes off your one body part, maybe your leg to your head or your head to your hand, then it's not handball. No, that's not what the rule says. Yes, that rule applies, but not when it directly leads to goal. In any other situation, you will not say it is handball. If maybe even it's in the penalty area and somebody goes to head the ball and it comes off his head and it touches his hand, you will not give a penalty. The person clears the ball with his leg. It comes off his leg and it touches his hand. That's not handball. It's when it touches the hand directly that you give handball and you say it's a penalty. But the rule says we can argue that look, the rule should be consistent. Handball should be handball wherever it happens. Fine. If that's the argument, no problem. But we are discussing based on what the rule currently says. The rule currently says if it leads immediately, and there were 7 seconds between when the ball touched Ayoze Perez's hand to when Yuri Tillemans put the ball in the back of the net. If 7 seconds is not immediately afterwards, I don't know the definition of immediately. We've got to maybe redefine it. So that should not have been given as a goal. Then you look at the Chelsea goal, and here we go again, fine margins. In the past, it used to be very clear, if a part of the body with which you can score the goal is offside, then you are offside. But if it's a part of the body, so your hand can be offside, but because you cannot score with your hand, it is not given as offside. But these days we've seen even your armpit being offside, and they are counting it as offside and all of that, because the rule now says any part of your body that is offside, even if it is by what's the smallest measuring unit, it is offside. That's what the rule says. So that goal that Ben Chilwell scored was offside, even though Chelsea fans would not like it, even though it was really hard to take, it was offside. But maybe what we will say is, okay, perhaps there should be some consistency. If you are not going to give that handball, if you are not going to give it as handball, maybe because of they enjoy the beauty of the goal and whatever, then maybe you ought to have also looked at that. Because VAR is supposed to intervene in clear and obvious errors when the match officials have made a mistake and you can see clearly, oh no, this one should not have been given. But when you now have to wait for close to a minute and you are drawing lines, kind of plotting graphics. Is it football, or are we doing further maths or something? You start drawing lines and you make people wait and wait and wait, and later, after Chelsea had celebrated as if they had won the Champions League, you tell them that it wasn't a goal. So that was the situation. Chelsea maybe needed luck. You had Thomas Tuchel after the game saying that he thought they played well, but just that they were a bit unlucky. But as we say, congratulations to Leicester City.
Yeah, but for Tuchel on his own, he should have started with the right players, some of the right players in the right position.
Who are the right players? The goalkeeper?
He had not the goalkeeper. He had strikers on the bench. He was playing the kind of formation that I don't understand.
He played Timo Werner. Timo Werner is
a striker. I know he played Timo Werner, but what happens to Olivier Giroud? Even if he has not been getting a regular time, what happens to Tammy Abraham?
Olivier Giroud came in later. Tammy Abraham did not even make the bench.
He didn't make the bench. But all the same, I think Tuchel, although maybe it was tactical, but that wasn't the way to go in the final. Even if you have another final.
When just before the game, we mentioned that he said that Kepa Arrizabalaga was his first choice goalkeeper. Yeah. You remember I was saying that there is something about having consistency at the back. And I mentioned, I think it was when we were doing analysis of Nigeria, and I went back to when Peter Rufai was in his prime. When he's there, there is this confidence that you can tell. It just pervades the Nigerian defense. The same thing, you look at the teams that have had quality goalkeepers. When Peter Schmeichel was in goal at Manchester United, you feel it. They just feel, no, you can't score against us, because even if you somehow you are able to break this our iron gate defense, there is a magnificent din in the back that you cannot beat. But the same thing with Chelsea during the time of Peter Cech. But when Peter Cech got injured, even Carlo Cudicini, who was a fantastic goalkeeper, they did exude that kind of confidence in the Chelsea defense. So they were a bit jittery whenever they had to defend. So I pointed that out, that with Kepa, they don't have that. The Chelsea defense doesn't have that. And I think the opposition, they know that Kepa is jittery. And sometimes the shots that opposition players hit when Kepa is in goal. They don't try that with Mendy. They don't. Because Mendy, it would, well, that goal could beat any goalkeeper, but looking at it, you just feel Mendy will save that.
Well, it was a screamer from Telemans. Honestly, a brilliant one at that. Despite the fact that Chelsea dominated and they failed to take a couple of chances that they got in that game, they should have also remembered that this is the final. When you have chances and you fail to convert them, remember it will always come back to haunt you. That's one thing that I've noticed in football since I started following football. And yesterday, sometimes you don't look at the names, because when Birmingham City defeated Arsenal way back with Buffy Martin scoring a goal in that, I think in the League Cup, which is that Carabao Cup, nobody expected that
Wigan beat Manchester City 2012
in the final. Nobody expected that to happen. So sometimes
Everton have beaten Manchester United in the final. It's Daniel Amokachi.
Yeah, 1995. So if you approach the final and you are dominating and you're not getting goals, you should have a rethink, because it could come back to haunt you. But all the same, they've got to that final and they should learn from what happened to them. So if Leicester City, we're just calling them underdogs. This time we are seeing Manchester City as the favorites. So who are not the underdogs? Chelsea. For you to win the Champions League, let's see how Chelsea will respond.
Okay, let's just quickly talk about something that happened after that game. Well, big shout out to Kelechi Iheanacho and Wilfred Ndidi. And immediately after the game, they displayed a huge Nigerian flag, and Kelechi wrote on it, Kelechi senior man Iheanacho on the flag. Wonderful. Would really love to say, you guys know that I bleed green, so anything that portrays Nigeria positively to the whole world, it's welcome by me. So well done, Kelechi Iheanacho. And he wrapped himself in the Nigerian flag when he went to receive his medal, and all through in the celebrations and everything. So we really
even jokingly in the dressing room, we put the
and it was everyone by because he remembers all of us.
These guys,
I hugged Nigeria. Those of us that well, I said the other day, I'm an ordinary Nigerian. I'm a common Nigerian like everybody.
I was like,
I remember as a kid, I used to hug. I hugged pap in the morning before going to school. And when I returned from school, I used to hug fish. I was the captain of my class, and they were mocking and calling me Captain Fish. But I had to do it, to survive. And and we all, many Nigerians, millions of us did. So Kelechi Iheanacho, look at Kelechi Iheanacho today. Look at Kelechi Iheanacho today. His children will not hawk. Maybe he will just to give them the experience. Look at what I went through. But that's it. There's dignity in labor. So I'm happy that he brought that back, and I was kind of just playing around in the dressing room. But what I was going to, I was getting at was the Ghanaian player. He did not even play. Daniel Amati in the dressing room. He displayed the Chelsea pennant. The pennant is that flag that they exchanged. Cesar Spilicueta, the captain of Chelsea, exchanged it with the captain. I think it was John Evans at that time. Of Leicester City before kickoff, and then of course they put it in their dressing room. Daniel Amati, when they were celebrating, picked the Chelsea jersey pennant, displayed it to, I don't know who was even shooting him, I think it's another footballer, displayed it and then flung it over his shoulder. And many people have come out to, of course some, just to mock Chelsea. They were saying, oh, this is wonderful and all that. But look, guys, that isn't something that you do. It is disrespectful. And I'm happy that even many Ghanaians have called him out. Some have even said, I don't know if Leicester City have apologized, but they should, because it is not right. And now, unfortunately, we've heard that Daniel Amati has been racially abused. We condemn racism. There is no justification for racism and all of that, but he should not have done it. And we are not saying it is because he did that. Semi Ajayi was racially abused after the Liverpool match. Semi Ajayi did not disrespect Liverpool. He didn't throw a Liverpool pennant, but he still got racially abused. But we are saying that do not do things that are disrespectful. There is no justification for the abuse, but he should not have provoked the Chelsea fans by doing that. Some years back, that was in 2012, when Manchester City won the Premier League title on goal difference against Manchester United. Remember that Aguero stuff? What was this Argentine's name that joined Manchester City from Manchester United? Carlos Tevez. Carlos Tevez while they were celebrating on the open bus parade, saw somebody, it wasn't even he that wrote it, somebody wrote on a banner and was displaying it, R.I.P. Sir Alex. And Carlos Tevez took it and displayed it. He wasn't the one that inscribed that thing, and he did. And come on, look, even if you have had absolutely nothing to do with Manchester United, that was disrespectful. You should not have done that. And besides, Manchester United, you know how the thing was when they got Carlos Tevez from West Ham United. You know, so they took risk, and I think they even got punished. They got sanctioned because of because they said the transfer wasn't properly done and all of that. When he did that, Manchester City had to even apologize. They apologized to Sir Alex. But look, this thing goes beyond football. Let it end on the pitch, whatever rivalry and all that you have. So Daniel Amate, while we condemn the racist abuse that he suffered, he should not have done that at all. It is really, really bad. And we say they should not be racially abusing our black people and people of other nationalities. In fact, blacks too should not racially abuse others, but we too should be careful. We should not do certain things that will paint us in bad light. So, Daniel Amate, that was not nice at all. I hope he apologizes. I hope Leicester City will also apologize. Let's just quickly, we've got to rush now because there's still so much to talk about and so little time. So let's just quickly go through the results of matches of the English Premier League last night. But of course, we've got to talk about Alisson Becker. They're saying Alice in Wonderland, and it really was. 94 minutes.
It was a beautiful one.
Yeah, and the goalkeeper stepped up, and fantastic cross from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
And it was into the net. I told a friend, I was watching that game at a bar, and I was like, this could just be the perfect time for Liverpool to get the winner. We've seen dramatic goals being scored. But when I saw Alisson, came out to join the attack, I was like, well, could this be the hero for them? And the way the ball came, the cross came, the way it connected, and the way he sent the ball into the net, I said, this is what the strikers have been missing. Now, he just came out to teach them this is the way to go. And the way he connected with the ball, he has jumped everyone. He's big, he's tall. The way, so for me, I think that was a beautiful one. And the way he dedicated, he paid tribute to his late father, I think everything, the way they celebrated with him, it was so emotional. Yeah. I was like, so I think it was a great way. Even Jogging Club, the way he reacted when the ball went in, I was like, wow, this is the kind of scenes we want to see. So I can't wait to see fans return to stadium, honestly, probably next season, and to see the way they are going to be reacting to all this kind of dramatic goals or equalizers, as the case may be. But all the same, it was a perfect one for Liverpool. Never say never.
All right, let's get the results.
All right, started on Friday with Manchester City. Though they were already crowned champions, they defeated Newcastle United 4-3 at St. James's Park. Then on Saturday, Burnley were beaten at home by visiting Leeds United 4-3. Southampton at the St. Mary's enjoyed a 3-1 win over Fulham, while Brighton and Hove Albion played the 1-1 draw with West Ham United. On Sunday, Crystal Palace were winners over Aston Villa 3-2. The game ended. Tottenham Hotspur also boosted their European hopes with a 2-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers, while Everton at home lost 1-0 to already regretted Sheffield United. These are the matches that were played in the English Premier League.
Quickly, the Spanish La Liga. Barcelona are out. They can no longer win it. Just one more match to go. Unfortunately for them, they lost. So it's left to Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Atletico, all they need to do is just to win their last game, and they are crowned champions. Let's have the result.
All right, all matches played yesterday simultaneously. Athletic Bilbao at home were beaten by Real Madrid 1-0. Then Atletico Madrid, as we told you, defeated Osasuna 2-1. Barcelona at Nou Camp were beaten by Celta Vigo 2-1. Cadiz at home also lost 3-1 to Elche. Deportivo Alaves were 4-2 winners over Granada. Itafe at home defeated Levante 2-1, while Real Betis also beat SD Huesca 1-0. Real Sociedad defeated Real Valladolid 4-1, while Valencia were 4-1 winners over Eibar, and Villarreal also trashed Sevilla 4-0. Then that takes us to the Italian Serie A, where Genoa at home were beaten by Atalanta 4-3. Spezia defeated Torino 4-1. Juventus enjoyed a 3-2 win over Inter Milan, and AS Roma at home also beat Lazio in the Rome derby 2-0. Fiorentina were beaten 2-0 by Napoli. Udinese lost 1-0 to visiting Sampdoria, while Benevento and Crotone settled for a 1-0 draw, with Simi Wanko getting the equalizer. Then Parma...
That's his 20th goal of the season, so yeah. well done to him.
Parma at home lost to Sassuolo 3-1, while Milan were ahead by Cagliari. That game ended goalless, and that was what was played the Serie A. Later there will be just one game. Verona will take on Bologna. Okay, that takes us to German Bundesliga, and the matches were played at the same time. Borussia Mönchengladbach at home were stunned by visiting Stuttgart 2-1. Bayer Leverkusen and Union Berlin played at a 1-0 draw. Freiburg also drew 2-2 with Bayern Munich, while Hertha Berlin and FC Cologne settled for a goalless draw. Schalke 04 defeated Eintracht Frankfurt 4-3. Augsburg at home beats Werder Bremen 2-0. Arminia Bielefeld and Hoffenheim played at a 1-1 draw, while Mainz 05 were beaten by Borussia Dortmund 3-1. Then Red Bull Leipzig, RB Leipzig and Wolfsburg settled for a 2-2 draw. Finally, to the French Ligue 1, Bordeaux were 3-0 winners over Lens. Dijon at home were hammered by Nantes 4-0. Lille and Saint-Etienne played at a goalless draw, while Lorient defeated Metz 2-1. Olympique Marseille were 3-2 winners over Angers. Monaco defeated Rennes 2-1. Montpellier and Brest played at a goalless draw, while Nice at home were beaten 2-0 by visiting Strasbourg. Nice were trashed by Lyon 5-2, while PSG defeated Reims 4-0.
Okay, let's go to Combat Sports now. We can tell you that it's confirmed. Tyson Fury has now confirmed it, so it means that he's ready for this fight. He has said that his fight against Anthony Joshua is going to be in Saudi Arabia on the 14th of August. So we have a date and we have a place. Let's go. It's what we are waiting for. He said, of course, we'll see him knock out Anthony Joshua. We are waiting. Let's see what happens on the 14th of July. Then let's talk basketball before we go to tennis, and if we have time, professional wrestling. Boston Celtics played against the New York Knicks. New York Knicks won this 96 points to 92. Indiana Pacers beat Toronto Raptors 125 points to 113. Then we also had Washington Wizards beating Charlotte Hornets 115 points to 110. Phoenix Suns 123 points defeated San Antonio Spurs 121 points. Memphis Grizzlies play against Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors won this 113 points to 101 points. Steph Curry has emerged the highest scorer for the second time in this season, so congratulations to him. Atlanta Hawks had 124 points. They beat Houston Rockets with 95 points. Brooklyn Nets defeated Cleveland Cavaliers 123 points to 109. Philadelphia 76ers 128 points. They won against Orlando Magic 117 points. Detroit Pistons lost to Miami Heat 107 points to 120, while Milwaukee Bucks, they were also beaten by Chicago Bulls. The Bulls had 118 points, Milwaukee 112 points. And then for LA Lakers, they won against New Orleans Pelicans 110 points to 98, while Dallas Mavericks, they were beaten by Minnesota Timberwolves 136 points to 121 points. And Oklahoma City Thunder beat LA Clippers 117 points to 112 points, and Portland Trail Blazers, they beat Denver Nuggets 132 points to 132 points. So now this means that Portland Trail Blazers, they've taken the 6 spots in the Western Conference. So it means that Los Angeles Lakers, they will have to go to the play-in. So Utah Jazz also won against Sacramento Kings 121 points to 99 points. So this is how it ended in the Eastern Conference. Philadelphia 76ers, they topped it. They made it to the playoff. Brooklyn Nets second, also there. Milwaukee Bucks third to the playoff. New York Knicks straight to the playoff. They are fourth. Atlanta Hawks to the playoffs. Miami Heat to the playoffs. So these top 6 have made it to the playoff for the Eastern Conference. Then we are looking for the play-in. The play-in is to give us the 7th and the 8th side. Boston Celtics, they made the play-in. Washington Wizards made the play-in. Indiana Pacers made the play-in, and Charlotte Hornets made the play-in. The other clubs in the Eastern Conference have been eliminated. For the Western Conference, Utah Jazz, they clinched it top, followed by Phoenix Suns, then Denver Nuggets, then LA Clippers, then Dallas Mavericks, then Portland Trail Blazers. Okay, so these are the 6 teams that clinched the playoff spot already. So we're looking for 2 more to complete it. So because of this, we're going through the play-in. Los Angeles Lakers are 7th, Golden State Warriors 8th, Memphis Grizzlies 9, and San Antonio Spurs 10. So these 4 clubs will play between themselves, and before we'll have those who will advance to the play-in. From the play-in, then we'll see who will go to the playoff. And I think maybe by tomorrow when we have time, we'll give you those fixtures. And of course, there was the Hall of Fame. And Kobe Bryant has been posthumously inducted into the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame. And he was inducted by somebody who was his hero during his lifetime, the great Michael Jordan. Of course, we know that Kobe Bryant, 5-time NBA champion, he died while he was age 41 in a helicopter crash in 2020. His 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 7 others were with him. And his wife, Vanessa Bryant, was also there. Said, look, you made it, Kobe Bryant, who is a great champion. And there were also some other people who were inducted. Tim Duncan, who won the NBA 5 times with San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Garnett, who helped Boston Celtics win the championship in 2008, was also there. And each inductee was given 10 minutes for the acceptance speech, but the clock was turned off when Vanessa Bryant spoke about this. And she was joined by her youngest daughters, Capri and Bianca. So congratulations posthumously to Kobe Bryant for being inducted into the Hall of Fame. All right, quickly we go to wrestling. We had WWE WrestleMania Backlash. So the results, we'll just run through it. We don't have time to do the analysis. Sheamus defeated Ricochet in the first match. Then we had a Rhea Ripley, Asuka, and Charlotte Flair. This was for the women's championship, Raw Women's Championship, and it was Rhea Ripley who won. This was a triple threat. Then the Dirty Dogs, they took on Rey Mysterio. Of course, the Dirty Dogs are Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. But Dominic and Rey Mysterio won this encounter, so they become the first father and son combination to be WWE Tag Team Champions. Then The Miz took on Damian Priest in a lumberjack match, and they decided to promote, WWE promoted the movie The Army of the Dead, which of course features former WWE champion Dave Bautista. And lumberjack, you have wrestlers around the ring, you go out, they throw you back in. So it was Damian Priest who won this encounter. Then we also had Bianca Belair defending her title against Bayley. This was the SmackDown Women's Championship, and it was Bianca Belair who won. Bobby Lashley defended his WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman in another triple threat encounter, and it was Bobby Lashley who won to retain. And finally, we had Roman Reigns who took on Cesaro for the WWE Universal Championship. It was Roman Reigns who eventually won this via a guillotine chokehold. And after the match, Jey Uso came and he attacked Cesaro. Then Seth Rollins, his former teammate at SHIELD, also came in and attacked Cesaro. Okay, guys, that's what happened in the WWE WrestleMania Backlash. All right, let's go to tennis, the Italian Open. We had 2 finals over the weekend. Rafael Nadal in the men's final taking on world number 1 Novak Djokovic, and it was Rafael Nadal who won this encounter.
Yeah, he's the king of clay. Despite the fact that Djokovic is also good, both on clay and grass, and even on hard courts. But yesterday, it shows that the 2 of the best players, at the moment, met in the final. That is what we expected from them when the draws were made. So for me, the best player won yesterday. Both of them, broke serve, in the first set and that of the second set. But the deciding set, it was Nadal who just decided, because having lost out in the Madrid Open, this time he doesn't want to lose the same to Djokovic, in another clay-court event. So he just wait for it.
Next up is the French Open. What happens. And for the women, Iga Swiatek, I think it's only a matter of time before she wins a Grand Slam. She
beat Karolina Pliskova. First loss is love.
Double bagel in the final. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. You don't usually see that when you win 6-love. It hardly even happens, even in a preliminary. It's not the talk of the final. All right, guys, that's what happened over the weekend in sports. Time for us to blow the final whistle on this edition of the show.
Perfect birthday gift for my daughter. What a feeling having to see the fans again. Thank you, everyone. Super Eagles defensive midfielder Wilfred Ndidi dedicated the FA Cup victory to his daughter after Leicester City beat Chelsea 1-0 on Saturday. And that's the final whistle on Sports Fiesta this morning.
That's the show. We'll be back at 4 p.m. but this time we'll be talking football only. Zinedine Zidane says there is no truth to the rumor that he told his players that he was leaving at the end of the season. We'll talk about that when we come in the evening, and of course, other football stories. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Saliu Ibrahim, the Comedy Sports Abracadabra. I've been doing this with Egosa Agbeka. Bye-bye.
Trying to get or receive information through all corners of the globe requires unprecedented internet service. At Wireless NG, we provide fast, reliable, and affordable unlimited broadband internet service to homes and businesses. Service is currently available across Lagos and Benin. Visit us today at Wireless NG, 5 Ramaya, Ikenede Street off PZ Sapler Road, Benin City, or our marketing office, 70 Olowo Complex, Airport Road, Benin City, or call 0807-887-9960 or 0703-672-9147. Wireless NG, erasing internet boundaries.
Our in-laws, we greet you now.
Thank you, sir.
Before we bring our daughter, make we confirm the item where you bring, whether then complete. Bride price. 42 tubers of yam. 42 kola nut, alligator pepper, and 1 big bottle of palm wine.
Complete.
Wait, 42 packs of pregnant care.
Pregnant care? Our wife no get belly now.
Pregnant care get good amounts of essential nutrients where the body need when a woman they plan to get belly.
It help in development of a mom baby.
If you self, it help clear what is stretch mark wey dey for body after delivery. Another type self dey for women wey dey breastfeed. You see this our data na pregnant care pikin.
In fact, bring 100 cartons of pregnant care. Our pikin must find.
We have scratched the side of pregnant care pack for proof of authenticity.
It is available in pharmacies near you.
Now, Med Eye Pharmaceutical Limited, the distributor.
The Nigerian Medical Association endorse am.
OneXBet, OneXBet. Everyone agrees that OneXBet is the favorite bookie because of the highest odds, fast deposits, ability to sell slips, bet insurance, and more. What's even more exciting about OneXBet is that you can make money from things like virtual games, basketball, horse racing, and more. Log on to onexbet.ng to register, and don't forget to use the promo code RadioWin and get 200% bonus on your first deposit. OneXBet, bet for every taste.
The place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting because I'll be shining. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight up curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush. If you wonder how I shine like this, I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they only trust Lush Hair Extensions to bring out the shine in them. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
Are you a business owner or recruiter? Do not miss the opportunity to find suitable candidates at the 4th edition of the Edo Job Fair, coming up on Tuesday, the 18th of May 2021. Time 10 a.m. This edition is virtual and job exhibition at the fair is free. For registration and inquiries, please visit www.edojobs.careers/virtual job fair or call 0902-7465-864. This event is brought to you by Edo Jobs and GIZ Sky.
For yourself, oh, this no be the one you go take only ear here, oh. You must take your eyes see so that you self go enjoy what the other people they enjoy. Uyi Technica, the generator headquarters where they make everybody enjoy generators of all sizes and models for affordable price. Whether not the small one for barber shop or I been a big Perkins generator for factory and big building. Uyi Technica, the place for generators, spare parts, grinding machine, pepper mill, and others. Mention the name and size of generator where you want. Bakam Uyi Technica get them. For the kind of money where they your pocket. Bakam Uyi Technica get them. Go and take your eyes see for the generator headquarters. Uyi Technica, 7981 and 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and all other Uyi Technical branches. Uyi Technica, affordable products for everybody jollification.
Stop stalking your exes. Follow us on Facebook at KUFM Nigeria.
From Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM News Update.
Welcome to KUFM's News Update at 9. I am Godslov Orlando. Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says it is working within its timelines for the nationwide resumption of continuous voter registration on June 28th. INEC National Commissioner and Chairman of Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, stated this in an interview in Abuja on Sunday. Okoye said the commission was on course, especially with the development of an online portal to be deployed for the exercise. Still talking politics, the PDP Governors Forum is scheduled to meet on Monday to review the current state of the nation. The Director General of the Forum, Honorable CID Maduabum, said the forum will deliberate on issues on national security and the economy. Maduabum said in a statement on Sunday in Abuja that the governors elected under the platform of the PDP will meet in Ibadan, Oyo State. Maduabum said the meeting, expected to be attended by the 15 governors selected under PDP, will be presided over by the forum chairman, Honorable Aminu Tambawal, while Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State will be the chief host. And to Kaduna State, where the Kaduna Electric has urged the Kaduna State government and the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) to resolve their impasse amicably to avert the planned strike by NLC. The company made the appeal in a statement on Sunday in Kaduna through its head corporate communication, Abdulaziz Abdullahi. He said the company, as a private corporation, was caught in the middle as their staff belonged to a union affiliated to NLC, hence they might be obliged to join any strike called. He explained that the company offered critical utility service in which withdrawal of services will cause untold hardship on residents, adding that the organization also had a responsibility to keep on both their staff and the Nigerian electricity supply industry. And finally, on News Update at 9, the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, has attributed the low tax culture among taxable adults and businesses in Nigeria to lack of accountability and transparency in the expenditure of tax money by tiers of government. Making this claim at the 2021 annual tax lecture in Lagos over the weekend, Chairman of CITN Ikeja, Funsho Abidakum, made the reference to a recent research by the Nigeria Economic Summit Group, which revealed that more than 81% of taxable Nigerians do not pay their income taxes as and when due, thereby accounting for low revenue from taxes. The research showed that of the tiers of government on whose shoulders tax collection is reposed, local governments and the officials are among most untrustworthy, followed by the state governments and the tax officials. And that's KUFM's News Update at 9. Coming up next is Dialogue. I am Godslov Orlando.
Don't you touch that dial.
Sugar, don't touch that dial.
KUFM 92.7.
All the programs on KU 92.7 are now open for sponsorship and advert placements. For sponsorship and advert placements, call now for inquiries 070-380-50243 or 080-8877-3644 or visit KUFM Marketing Office located at the top floor of the Enterprise Foundation Building, number 62, Ihama Road, Benin City, Edo State. 92.7 KUFM is your business growth partner.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take they protect my teeth from cavities? Shey they use Comfort?
No, dear. Now, hole for teeth they cause most tooth pain will be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula could help keep natural calcium inside our teeth. We could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Good news. Scratch that. Great news. KUFM 92.7 is about to turn the excitement up a notch again. This time, we bring the world to you. We can now broadcast your events, parties, birthdays, marriage ceremony, naming ceremony, political rallies, and lots more to the world live. For any of the mentioned event coverage, simply visit our marketing office at 62 4th floor, Enterprise Building, Ihama Road, GRA Benin City, Edo State, or our broadcast station at Ward 8 and Bypass, Benin Auchi Expressway, Edo State, Nigeria, or call these numbers 0806 023 2180.